as it heads to trial. Randy.
Hey guys, firefighters say that mother never told them there was a baby inside that burning house, but she and at least one neighbor say otherwise. All of it will be sorted out in court.
The prosecutor's office got to prove his case beyond a reasonable doubt as to these arson and child abuse charges that my client is facing. She's maintained her innocence since day one on this.
And defense attorney David Cripps says that has not changed. He's representing Chantel Alexander, the Detroit mom headed to trial and facing 3 counts of child abuse. It's a case that dates back more than a year ago when she was accused of leaving her 18-month-old adopted daughter in a burning house.
We pulled near 20 puppies and or dogs out of the building. Never once mentioned of a child in the building.
Retired Detroit firefighter Mike Nevin will testify at Alexander's trial. He responded to that house fire on the city's east side back in April of 2021 and watched as one of his fellow firefighters rescued the baby from the burning house. Cripps says Alexander alerted first responders that her daughter was inside, but it may have been missed considering there was so much going on.
There did appear to be quite a bit of chaos in terms of different people hearing different things in relation to what's being said. There's a fire in progress, just concluding, different officers and firefighters getting different information.
She did repeat it herself. She said, I got 10 dogs and the baby in there. So I guess they didn't hear her or whatever. But I seen all action because I was standing right there. Me and the neighbor across the street was standing right there looking.
And you heard her say, I have a baby in there.
I got a baby in there and the 10 dogs in there.
Absolutely not. And I've got 21 witnesses that wear black fire gear and hard hat helmets that'll tell you the same thing. So, no. That's a big NO there.
Firefighters say they noticed bumps and bruises on the child's body after they rescued her, apparent signs of neglect or abuse. Cripps says Alexander is being wrongfully accused, but she will be vindicated.
We expect that after all the proofs have been put in by the prosecution, to as many witnesses as they want to call, as much evidence as they want to put in, Ms. Alexander and I are confident that my client will be found not guilty.
Now, guys, an attorney would not say whether or not his client, Chantel Alexander, still has custody of that little girl. We do know that CPS has very much been involved in this case. According to court documents, the trial is set to start tomorrow, but I am told that it could be rescheduled. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, I'm Randy Wembley, and this is The Edge.
Well, a lot of layers to this, Randy, but we do know if firefighters know that a baby's inside and actually heard or know for sure that a baby's inside, they're going to act differently to go in there for a rescue.
Well, that's exactly right. And this happened while a firefighter was going through the house. He heard something that sounded like a baby and then saw some movement in a crib, and he darted over there and found the baby inside. But they say no one told them that baby was in the house. But obviously that mother says otherwise. All of this is going to be sorted out in court.
Sure, we'll see how this trial turns out and what the verdict comes to. Thanks, Randy, for that report.